Hi and welcome to this video from my recent trip to New York. I've already uploaded videos on street photography, a dark, rainy night, highly reflective and dramatic images, and also the people of New York. However, no trip to New York will be complete without including an architectural and building photography session. So in this video, I'll be covering this specific aspect. I'll be covering the classic buildings that we're all familiar with, such as the Empire State Building and the Freedom Tower, but I'll also be covering the more abstract buildings, some which could almost be considered a form of art, such as the Vessel and the Oculus. And I'll also be trying to capture these from different angles. And what I'll be doing for each of these locations is giving you a brief video overview of the location itself. And then what I will do is present the images that I captured at that location. And I've given those titles. What I'd like is if you guys have a favorite, if you guys like the titles or can think of anything better, please feel free to drop those in the comments below. And please remember, if you do find any of these images useful, inspirational, please remember to like and subscribe. Your support for the channel is massively appreciated as we start to grow in these early days. Thank you very much and enjoy the images. The first location I'll show in this video, before the more abstract images, is the Freedom Tower. This is located at Ground Zero, and in my opinion, the city of New York and US have got this 100% right. It truly is such an emotional location, and I hope that these few images express the sense of not only the building itself, but the location and the emotion surrounding the atmosphere of the pools, the memorial, and the buildings themselves. The next building needs no introduction. It's the Empire State Building, sharing some images here that are a little bit more than the usual straight on of the building, including some night images. And I've also snuck in an image of the Edge, which is the Avengers building, which you may recognize from the movies. And now we get into some of the more abstract images. Here we're at the Oculus, which despite this actually being a shopping centre is an absolutely stunning and highly photographic location. What I've tried to capture is the abstract shapes of the architecture, both internally and externally. You may have already seen a couple of them as I did shots of the Freedom Tower. So let's now take a look at the more specific shots of the Oculus itself. And the next few images are from the vessel. Wow, what a building, or is it actually a piece of art? This is one of the most amazing buildings down in Hudson's Yard in Manhattan. Absolutely stunningly photogenic. You may have just caught a glimpse of it on a couple of the photographs of the Empire State Building earlier in the video. So let's now take a more detailed look at this and get some abstract images of the vessel. I hope that you found all of these images inspirational and a little bit educational, and hopefully you found those to be a little bit more abstract than some of the typical photographs of New York, of the architecture of the buildings. Please feel free to drop any comments you may have about the images on the channel down below, and please remember to like and subscribe to the channel to support it. Your support is massively appreciated. And without further ado, adios from me. Check out my other videos and I will see you soon.